Hey guys, JHub here, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 video. Am I crazy? What is going on lately? It feels like all of a sudden, there is more hackers in multiplayer than I have seen in a long time. This past weekend, me and Proc hopped into a game of ranked. We were just gonna chill, play it normally. When we get bored of normal multiplayer, we'll go into ranked, despite it not being good. And we just try to play something differently. Immediately, we had 3 out of the 4 people were blatantly walling. Is there a free-to-play hack weekend going right now? Is like just free? Because people are blatantly cheating right now, not caring, and it's just obnoxious. The amount of wallers I saw this past weekend is more than I've seen, I think, for the most part since the game released. Now, I'm not playing Warzone. I get it. Warzone's free to play, so you're going to see more cheaters in Warzone. But multiplayer is not free, and this is not, as far as I know, a free-to-play weekend. And the amount of hackers... Why? What is going on? And not to mention that, old Call of Duties are not safe to play right now. You cannot play Cold War without at risk of having your IP pulled or your personal information getting pulled off your account. In what world are we living in that a game that came out a couple years ago, we cannot now play? I don't recall us having that many issues. Now, I know like 5-6 years after Black Ops 2 came out, it started going nuts, things like that. But Cold War came out 2 games ago. And it's unsafe to play now? Is it just on PC or is it on console as well? Is it because of crossplay? I feel like at this point, cross-playing with PC is one of the worst things with Call of Duty. I have a PS5. I've also been playing Call of Duty on PC, so I have both. But I think we're starting to get to the point. We need to do crossplay only for console because Activision cannot get their crap together. Ricochet does not work. I don't want to hear about all these metrics that they're putting out. Oh, we've banned this many accounts, this many people. I don't care. What I'm experiencing in your game means nothing compared to what you're yakking on Twitter and whatnot. And now that I think about it, the last time I heard them talk about Ricochet was when Warzone rank dropped. Haven't heard anything since then. They're usually bragging about it with the metrics and whatnot. But I think at this point, and it's been kind of confirmed, the only way Activision is actually able to deal with cheating in Call of Duty, period, right now, is to cease and desist or attempt to sue the cheating websites. Their anti-cheat is just not there. And you want to know why it's not there? And it is their fault. Because they're still using the same engine from COD 4, the same base. Every year they come out, oh, it's a new engine. Oh, it's new. Every year, like clockwork, they climb. Their engine for Call of Duty is brand new. It's not. It's still based on the COD 4 engine. We're just at the point where it's heavily modified. And I believe this was confirmed because either a streamer showed a cheater or something, literally brought up the menus in Cold War, I believe, and showed that they were able to do this because it's still based on COD 4. If that is the reason why cheating, it would appear, is still as blatant, still as easy. Fortnite, you don't see this sheer amount of cheating issues. Now, if you go on TikTok and go through the live streams, you'll come across cheaters, right? But it's obvious their character model's always spinning, stuff like that. They're usually getting banned left and right. You like TikTok is like the ultimate revealer for people cheating, by the way, for the live streams. If you load up the game and start scrolling through, they're blatant, they're rage hacking, whatever. They're usually trying to advertise their website to get you to go over there and buy. And it's just so stupid. But Call of Duty has now had a major cheating problem since Modern Warfare 19. Ever since we got sent home, ever since Warzone went free to play, it has had a massive cheating issue. And they are just not getting it under control. People are legitimately buying the game and then buying cheats. And I don't know why all of a sudden it is now that we're seeing as many. Hopefully throughout this video, I'm going to be showing clips of the cheaters. And it's not like just, oh, hey, they sound hoard me. Oh, hey, they have a UAV up. No, I have many a clip where the guy across the map, at least in the ranked match on S&D, they straight up shot me through the wall. Okay. The same map, I watched a guy on the other side track me behind the mountain as I climbed up a tree and then shot me. It's not like, oh, UAV, maybe advanced UAV, oh, they're sound horning. No, it's like long distance. You can watch the reticle tracking you. And this is all Activision's fault. And didn't Bobby Kotick, you know, the CEO of Activision, the asshole himself, come out and be like, hey, we have so much money in cash that we have made off gamers. It's pretty, you know, sad that you're bragging about the amount of money you have or amount of money you've made. And there's clearly a lot of issues going on. Call of Duty's losing players faster than it ever has. You know, I think when they released their May numbers, it was matching the end of Caldera before Warzone 2 dropped. And most people will claim Caldera is better than what we have now because of the gameplay mechanics itself. And do y'all remember how much people were complaining about Caldera? I quit playing Warzone because I didn't like Caldera. But people are saying it's much better. But you're sitting here bragging about things. What was it? Blizzard with Overwatch 2 has lost half of its player base. Call of Duty's numbers are down to match. What was that? The end of Caldera. I think Diablo came out. I don't know what its numbers are looking like. They're probably going to make a good chunk of money off of it because Diablo 4. I've never played a Diablo game. I don't think it interests me. But it's just like, for a company that is making bank milking their gamers and is trying to be acquired about Microsoft, they sure as hell do not reinvest properly back in their infrastructure, their anti-cheat, or their gamers, period. And we're going to have MW3 coming out here soon enough. And it's just going to be MW 2.5. I'm really believing we're going to have a lot of similar guns, a lot of maps might be reused right off the bat. Game modes, like, I do not think MW3, quote, quote, is going to be anything good. Sledgehammer has the ability to make it good if they wanted to by, like, doing the opposite of everything Infinity Ward did. Will they do it? Probably not. Why? Because they don't have enough time. So when MW3 drops, I personally, at least I'm going to try not to, and y'all can hold me accountable, I'm going to do my best not to lay into Sledgehammer games. Because they literally have so little time and they're forced to essentially do what most of us believe was year 2 for MW2 into a game. And I guess most of the maps we're going to see are going to be Modern Warfare 2 2009 remade into MW3. That's what we're going to see. So I don't foresee us getting a majority a new game. I think we're going to get a majority remade game. And we're going to still have hackers. I wouldn't be surprised if in the beta of the MW3, we're going to see hackers as well. This is getting obnoxious. I'm actively getting more and more pissed off. Like, Plutonium is still up. You can still play it. And they have better protection. A free modded, you know, fan-run thing has more protections in their game for games that are super old than Activision can put in their current titles. In what world? In what world does a multi-billion-dollar company, like, I really, really, really wish Microsoft would reconsider this acquisition. Like, I've never seen Activision, at least, you know, from my opinion at this point in time, in a worse position, ruining games. And, like, I guess Microsoft wants the mobile side more than anything, whatever. But I have never seen Activision, at least with Call of Duty and Overwatch, completely destroying them, not trying to fix it, and just, like, doing business as usual. I really wish Microsoft would come out and be like, you know what? We've seen what's been going on in the past year and a half since we decided we wanted to do this acquisition. After we've seen how they've handled it, we no longer wish to pursue this. Pay out that little fund you have to do for not acquiring them and move on and just let them crash. Because this is just unacceptable. At least with EA and Battlefield, they tried to turn their game around. They tried to get people back. Content. Manage their servers. But Call of Duty's like, oh, hey, we're doing not even the bare minimum. You either like it or piss off. But hey, buy a bundle that we totally didn't rip off from Tarkov, other artists, Warzone 1, we're ripping off ourselves, you know? I mean, cheating, I get it. If your game is dog shit, and let's be honest, Modern Warfare 22 is dog shit, the bare minimum you could do is make sure we don't have a hacking problem. And you can't even do that. And I don't want to hear about, oh, hey, they're cease and desisting hacking websites. Put out an anti-cheat that actually works. And if the only way you can do that is by actually creating a new engine from scratch, do it. You should have started back in Modern Warfare 19. Had you done that, oh look, it's been over 4 years. You could have had a new engine for the game releasing this fall or with Treyarch. A literal, from scratch, brand new engine. But you don't. You tried to keep milking us with the bare minimum modified garbage. Dude, it's... the bare minimum for a game is to not allow hackers. Why are we in the position that we're in? I don't know. So let me know down in the comment section below. I mean, Dean tried to warn me on stream that I was going to see a lot of hackers out of nowhere. I thought, you know, maybe he just had some bad luck. Nope. Nope. He was damn right. Because now I've done 2 streams this past weekend. Both streams were about 2 hours. It feels like about 40% of the games had a cheater in them. And not like, oh, I wonder, I'm questioning. No. Blatant walling where they're tracking you behind walls. So let me know what y'all's experience has been. This will be for the weekend of June 3rd and 4th, maybe even the 2nd. Let me know what your experience was like, because mine has been awful to the point where I really want to avoid Modern Warfare 2 for at least a week if I can do so. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and I am going to go lose my mind. Till then, peace out.